I'm back. More to say, man. A lot of ideas here. All right, let's wrap this up. We're going to explore photography. We're going to problem solve. We are going to get creative. We are going to critically think. We are going to explore history. We are going to communicate. That will be important. I want you to communicate. I want you to ask questions. I want you to let me know what you don't understand. That's the hard thing about online classes. You know, when I'm in the classroom out there and I'm talking to my students, I can look at people and I go, they're not getting it. Sometimes I can look at the whole class and like, they don't get it. Sometimes it's just individuals I might see like, I don't think they get it. You know, we can, as humans, we can read, we can communicate. Facial expressions tell us so much. We can read a room. That's part of being a teacher, is reading that room. And man, we don't have that opportunity online. It can be frustrating. I don't know what you're thinking unless you communicate that somehow via email or text or on a discussion board or Skype or whatever it is, you know? If you're having problems, if you're not understanding, if you have questions, I have no idea unless you tell me. So please, please, please ask. If you are hating this class and you are just like, whoa, I don't get it, he sucks, he can't communicate, well, you know what, give me a call. Maybe we can figure out a better way that we can work with each other. We've just got to figure that out. There's more onus put on you, the student, in an online class than in a traditional classroom. That, we have to accept. And it can be frustrating because sometimes I'm like, I haven't seen from that, I haven't heard from that. Wonder what they're thinking. And I have no idea. And I can't help you and I can't do better unless you tell me that you need something more from me. Okay? So please, 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 if you're having problems with questions, or the class, or questions on anything, or if you hate me and you don't think you can get through this class, well, hey, give me a call, tell me that. Maybe we can work it out, maybe we can figure it out. Maybe there's just a disconnect here. Maybe I'm just not giving you what you expect or think you need. And, I don't know that unless you tell me. I really want to encourage you to communicate, okay? That's important. You got to take that onus upon you because I can't do it like I normally would in a traditional classroom. All right, so communicate, please. Also, readings and discussions. Yes, there will be readings. We'll look at history. This is your book I mentioned earlier, Photography: A Critical Introduction. And I have selected, we're not going to read the whole thing. I've selected what I think are things that are really important to what we're discussing and relating to. And so make sure you get that. This is the 4th edition. If you can find that, I think there's a newer edition. I don't have the newer edition, but they don't usually change them that much. But sometimes the page numbers change, and that could be frustrating. So I have the 4th edition, and that's how the class is laid out. So if you can find that, if not, maybe I just need to get the new edition here and update that. But that's her book. You will need a camera. It could be a point and shoot. It could be a digital SLR like I'm talking into. This probably isn't going to do it because I want you to have access to aperture and shutter speed. Perhaps yours does, and if it does, great. But the 2nd and 3rd projects are going to rely on us understanding aperture and shutter speed and exploring those fairly in depth. So make sure you have a camera that will work for this class. Let's see. Theory book, communicate, readings. We're going to critique each other, and that's an important skill. I want to create a dialogue here. I hope we can create a dialogue where we connect with each other. And that can be challenging in this sort of environment, but that's one of my goals here. So hopefully I'm successful in doing that. And if I'm not, hey, let me know. If you have ideas that make this class better, hey, let me know. Ears are open. Help me out. I want this to be good for everyone. And if it's not good for you, please talk to me. I'd rather find a way to make it work than just have you drop the class and just like, this is terrible. I mean, maybe it'll be terrible no matter what we do, but whatever. Trying to work through it before we get to that point. All right. So that's a little my introduction of this class. One of the things I want you to do is to make a little video introduction of yourself. Explain, who you are, where you're from, what your interests are, why you're taking this class, what's one thing you expect to learn. you know, and maybe I can find a way to integrate that if I haven't already. But, all right, anyways, hey, welcome to this class. I hope you get something great out of it. I know I always learn when I teach. That's one of the things I love about teaching is I learn too. I always learning something new. So if you have any questions, please, please, please let me know. See you all soon.